Hey everyone, I am really excited about making this video today because in this video I'm actually going to be making a real website for a real business. So I'm going to walk step by step through everything involved in setting this website up for this real business. Now today I'm at Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri on Coast Guard certified Captain Dana Shea's boat. He runs a charter boat business here at Lake of the Ozarks. He has absolutely no web presence right now. I am going to walk step by step with you creating this website for his business. This is really exciting. Let's get started making this website. Let's go. Hey everyone, so like I said, I am very excited about putting this website together for everyone today. In this video, I'm going to be walking through everything involved in setting up a real website for a real business, step by step in this video. So I am going to be walking through everything involved in setting this up. So this is going to be the final product of this website that we will be walking through creating today. And like I said, this is for a boat charter business. I will show you how to add a cover image to your homepage, show you how to write some appealing text here. Show you how to link to various pages on your website. I will show you how to add some text in these spots here that link to various spots on your web page. I will show you how to add as much text as you would like to appear in here, as well as a headline. I'll show you how to add a YouTube video and these widgets that relate to your business here at the bottom, as well as multiple pages on this website. And Captain Dana actually told me that he was in contact with a web developer before we spoke who quoted him in the thousands of dollars to create a website very similar to this. So that's what I'm so excited about, helping everyone out, setting a website up themselves. And this website is going to be created for under $25, and we're going to do it in about an hour. So that is pretty cool, I think. I'll show you how to add all of these pages on your site, how to add images. I'll show you how to add a contact me page with a contact form so your visitors can contact you directly from your website. Like I said, everything involved in setting up a website for your real business, we will walk through step by step today. And I am so excited to get started. Let's take a look at the steps that we're going to walk through today in order to build a website. So let's get started. So here I have laid out the steps that we're going to need to walk through today in order to build our website. Now, the first thing that we're going to need to do in order to build this site is we're going to need to register a domain name. So a domain name is anything like www.yahoo.com, google.com. This is, yourwebsite.com. So, one thing to think about when registering a new domain name is that you want this domain name to portray your business. So for Captain Dana's boat charter business, the domain name we're going to register today is going to be lakeozarksboatcharters.com. Now this domain name completely describes the type of business that he is running. And the next thing on our list is we need to get web hosting. Now what web hosting is it is basically a computer that is on 24/7. And on this computer, we are basically going to store all of our content and all of the images on our site, are going to be stored on this computer. And now every website you see on the internet today does have web hosting, so we are going to need to get that today. And after we do that, we're going to install WordPress. And now what WordPress is this is a content management system, which makes it incredibly easy to update your content, add new content, add your images, and everything entailed, setting up your website and making your website look attractive, WordPress is going to make this incredibly easy. And WordPress has a huge market share of the websites that are online today. And I can't wait to get to this step because I want to show you how awesome WordPress is and how easy it is to use. And the next thing is we're going to install a very attractive theme that I think is going to work perfect for this business, and similar businesses. And lastly, I'm just going to be adding pages, adding content, and adding widgets, and everything entailing this website. I'm going to walk you step by step through. Okay, and we're going to do all of this for about $25, which I think is really cool considering Captain Dana had a quote from a web developer that was in the thousands of dollars to make a very similar site to this. Okay, and the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to register a domain name and get web hosting. And luckily we can do all of this in one place. So we need to pull up our browser and we'll go to hostgator.com. So www.hostgator.com. And this is a very established web hosting company that has been around for quite a while. I've been with them for several years and I have not had any major problems with them. So this is the company that I do like to recommend. And once we click on this web hosting tab here, we will notice that HostGator does offer several different web hosting plans. And now the hosting plan that I have always gone with and that I like to go with is called the Baby plan. And now I like to choose this plan namely because under this plan we can host several different domain names. So we can host multiple domain names under this one hosting account, which I think is really cool, especially for the kind of price that we can get this at. And now I personally generally like to set up accounts on a monthly basis just because I don't like to really have any kind of commitments with companies. But Dana has opted to go with a 1-year plan to get a bigger savings. So I'm going to click Order Now. And here we come to the field where we're going to register our domain name. And as we saw in our steps, the domain name that I'm going to register for his business is lakeozarksboatcharters.com. So I'm going to simply type Lake Ozarks Boat Charters right there, and we can see .com over here, and we see that this domain name is available. Now note we can also select .net, .org, .info, and .biz here, which is great. Okay, and here we can select a username and security pin. So I'm going to type Dana and his security pin here that I will write down for him. And one thing I do want to show you is this coupon code field. Now, HostGator by default offers a 20% discount, and I actually have a coupon code that will save you 25% rather than this 20%. So if we just type new business 25 here and click validate, we can see that we are now getting a 25% off discount, which obviously is going to be of greater value the longer you get hosting with them. So if you're going to register a domain and get hosting with HostGator anyways, I would appreciate it if you would enter in this coupon code. HostGator does pay me a small commission, and this allows me to continue making these helpful tutorials for everyone. So once we do that, I want to make sure that everyone does uncheck these hosting add-ons here. So I'm going to uncheck these. I really don't think they're necessary at all. So now that we've done that, We can see up here that we have a 25% off now. That's great. Now I'm just going to enter in Captain Dana's billing information here, and I will meet you on the next page. Okay, so I entered in all of the billing information and I hit create account, and I have come to this thank you page here where it says an email will be sent to the email address that we registered with them. And I've gone to my email account and I did receive this email, and this email actually took about 5 minutes or so for me to receive. So once you do receive this email from HostGator.com, titled your account info in the subject, this is going to be a very important email. And what you are going to want to do once you receive this email is go to your control panel right here and click on that. So I'm going to click on your control panel there, where it brings us to our cPanel login page. So we're going to want to pull our username and our password from this email. So my username is just Dana, and the password is a weird, very long password there. I'm just going to copy, and I will paste that in. And then I'm going to log in. And no thanks. No, I'm fine, thanks. And once you log into your control panel, it will bring you here to the HostGator control panel. And in this step, this is actually where we are going to be installing WordPress. So we have gone this far. We have registered our domain name. We have gotten web hosting. And now we're going to do this very simple one-click install of WordPress. So now is where it's going to start to get fun here. Let's go back to our control panel and let's scroll down here. And let's go to Software Services right here. Once you're here, let's click on Quick Install right here. So I'm going to click Quick Install. And here in the left menu over here, it says WordPress. I'm going to click on WordPress right here. And I'm going to hit continue. And let's make sure that we have the domain name we have just registered appearing in this field right here. And we're going to leave this field right here blank. And for our admin email, I'm just going to use my email for now, and then we will change it to Captain Dana's. There. Blog title is just the title of your business, really. So I'm going to type Lake Ozarks Charters. Admin user, I'm going to type admin for now. And I can type Captain Dana Shea there. So once we enter in that information, let's click Install Now. Okay, now it says congratulations, your installation is ready. Now in my experience, when it says this, it can actually take about 2 or 3 hours for WordPress to fully install on the domain name that you have just registered. So once you get this, you're probably going to wait a couple hours before WordPress is installed on your site. So at this point in the video, I'm going to pause and wait until WordPress gets installed, and I will be back shortly. Okay, and now WordPress has installed on our site, and this took about 20 minutes for this to install on the site. And in my experience with HostGator as well is if you do want to expedite the process of getting your site live and getting WordPress installed on your site, their live chat and their phone service works very well, and it's always very easy to get a hold of them, and they will get you online as soon as possible. So now that WordPress is installed on our site, let's go ahead and take a look at how the website looks right now. So I'll paste in the domain that we've just registered, which is lakeozarksboatcharters.com. So this is how our website looks right now after we install WordPress. So this is just the default look of WordPress after you install it. Nothing too special at all. So we're going to start making this look a lot better right now. First, we should have received an email from WordPress as well with our login information. So the email address that we have entered in this field right here, they should have sent our information there. But they've also sent, our information is also right here. So we can log right into WordPress from here. So if you click on your link here next to admin area, which I'm going to do now, it will take us to our dashboard, our WordPress dashboard. So this is where we're going to log into WordPress, our content management system. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to grab our username. It's just admin, and our password. I'm going to copy that password, come back to our dashboard, enter an admin, and I'm just going to paste in our password there and click login. I can close out of this. Okay, so here is our dashboard. This is basically the back end of our website. This is where we can go to edit our website and everything entailing our website. So this is basically the headquarters. This is where we'll be when we're updating our site. So now that we're logged in here, the first thing that I like to do when I log into a dashboard for the first time is to change my password. So I'm going to go down here to settings. I'm going to go to users. I'm just going to click on users here. And I clicked edit there to our profile. And once you come here under users, you can scroll to the bottom, and here's a field where we can enter in a new password. So I'm going to do that now to enter in something a bit more memorable than the password that WordPress gives us. So here it is, update profile. So we've done that. The next thing that I always do when I first log into a dashboard is to add a www in front of the domain name. Now you'll see on your website, if you go to it right now, you'll see that when you press enter on your domain name, that the site comes up just fine and everything, but there's no www in front of that domain name. Now this is up to you. If you like it without the www, then that's fine. I generally like to put this www. So let me show you how to do that right now. I'm going to go back into the dashboard. I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to go to reading, I believe. No, I'm sorry, settings, go to general. Okay. Now we'll see WordPress address URL and site address URL. These two fields right here, you'll see your domain name. Now if you just click right here and type www dot in front of your domain name, and in the next field also type www dot, and go down and click Save Changes. This will also log you out of your dashboard because we have just changed our password as well. But let's go to our site now and see what we have just done. And once we press enter now, we'll see that the www has been added to the front of our domain name, which is great. It's a great start here, and we're going to keep moving along. So let's enter in our new password that we've just created and log back in. Okay, now we're back into our dashboard, our WordPress dashboard, our CMS tool, and let's take a look at our steps and let's see what we've accomplished so far. So we have registered our domain name, we've gotten this, we've gotten web hosting, we've just installed WordPress with this one-click install, it is, let's type done here, and it is now time to install this theme. So like I said, I know this really attractive, professional looking theme that I think is going to work fantastic for this business and several similar businesses. So we can get this theme for free right in our WordPress dashboard. To do that, we're going to go to Appearance here in the menu, and we're going to click on Themes. And once we're here, let's click on Install Themes at the top here. And we can just search this. So in this search field, just type local business, and we'll hit search. And right here is this very attractive theme I've been talking about. It has a very simplistic design, which I think gives a very clean look to your visitors. So I'm going to click Install Now on Local Business. Like I said, this is a free theme, so we're actually getting this theme for free. And I'm going to click Activate here. Okay, it says New Theme Activated. So this is going to give our default WordPress look that we just saw on our website a completely different look and feel and design of our site. So let's go back to our site and let's refresh to see our new theme. Great. So here is the theme that we are basically going to be editing and updating and giving our own look and feel to. Right here. And this theme is incredibly user-friendly and easy to update and change and add your own unique content. So that is our theme. The next things we're going to do on our list here is we're going to make this theme and website unique to us. So we're going to be adding our pages, our content, and our widgets, all of our images, to make this our own professional business website. And now the first thing that I would like to do here in creating this website is to start adding a few pages here. So, we might want to have an About Us or an About Me, a Contact Us page up here in the top menu. For Captain Dana's boat charter business, I'm going to add a Tours tab up here and a Rates tab up here. So let's do that now. I'm going to go to Pages, and I'm going to start adding new pages. So here at the top, I'm going to click Add New. And we'll come back to these pages later to fully add our content. But for now, I'm just going to create the pages. So Add Me will be the first page I create. And then I'm going to hit Add New at the top again. I'm going to add a tab called Tours. And I'm going to come over here and hit Publish. I am going to add a tab called Rates. And finally, I'm going to add a tab called Contact Me. Publish. So let's come back to Pages, click Pages. And we've got an About Me, Contact Me, Rates, Tours. Great. And now you'll see that if you go back to the regular site and click Refresh, that these tabs have been added into our menu up here. So if you click About Me, we'll come to our About Me page. Obviously there's no content on this page right now, but we will be adding this later. I'll show you how to remove this. I'll show you how to remove the Leave a Reply, and I'll show you how to remove some of these unneeded widgets here at the side. So let's come back to our home page and let's get right started adding our content and our images. So first things first, let's replace our featured homepage image right here. I'm going to add an image of Captain Dana in front of one of his chartered boats. So let's go to our dashboard, and to do that we're going to come to Appearance, Theme Options. That brings us to this page, and let's click on Homepage Top Settings. So right here, Top Featured Image, when we load an image right here, that is going to replace this default image in this theme. So let's go back to our dashboard, and I have a great image of Captain Dana that I'm going to load for this. And that is right here. And one thing to make sure is that you need to make sure that your image for this featured image is 363 by 285. So if you don't have a program such as Photoshop or a tool that's going to help edit your images, I want to show you this great tool that I use all the time for editing photos. It's called Pixlr. It's a free service to edit your images. That's pixlr.com. It's free and it is very easy to use. So that is that. Let's go back to the site. I've just uploaded an image of Captain Dana. And let's save all changes, and let's see how this image is going to look on our site. So I'm going to come back to the site, hit refresh. And we've got a pretty cool looking image of our captain here on our homepage. So, I hope that you're kind of getting the hang of this and you are realizing how easy it is to use this WordPress content management system and to use this, very professional, simplistic theme for your business. Moving right along, let's go ahead and update this text. Since we're not a cab company, we are a boat charter business. So I'm going to replace this text, and I'm going to actually make this button click to one of the pages on our site. So I'm going to come back in the dashboard. Top feature image link. So this wants to know where where we should have this picture clicked to on the page. So I want this picture to go to our About Me page, which has no content right now. But let's go to our About Me page, and what this field is asking for is simply the name of the page that we've created here. So I've just named this page About Me, and I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to just add that right there. I don't believe we need that slash. Just About Me. But I do think we need a slash right here. Okay, About Me. Let's save that. And let's go back to our site. Go to Home. And we can see that if we click on this image, it's going to take us to another page on our site, which is the About Me page. Okay, so moving right along in these fields here, top feature heading. What this is asking for is this text right here. And I'm going to replace this text with some text that Captain Dana has given me. So here on this, I've got some content that he wanted me to include. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that here. And top feature description. That is this text right here. So he has given me this text as well, which I will simply copy and paste right here. Great. Let's save that and let's see how this is looking on our homepage. Let's refresh that. Okay, great. Yeah, it's starting to look really cool, actually. That is nice. Now this Read More button, let's make sure, and we can also change what this button says as well and make it link to a different page. So I'm going to have this Read More. I'm going to call it Learn More, And I'm going to link that to the tours page that we're going to create. So let's come back onto this page. And this is asking for the text of the button. So I want it to say learn more. And I want that link to go to tours. So all it's asking for is just the name of the page that we create. So I'm going to paste that there, and I'm going to save that. Let's come back and let's go to our home page. And we can see that the button has changed from read more to learn more, and that is also actually linking to a page on the site. So I'm going to click learn more, and that's taking us to our tours page, which is great. And one thing that you're probably thinking right now is that there is this default sample page that this theme has given us. So let's go ahead and get rid of that right now. Let me show you how to do that. Let's go back to our dashboard. Let's go to pages. And I should have done this before. All we need to do is just throw this in the trash. So let's trash sample page. And let's go back and let's see if that was removed. And it was. This is starting to look, very professional. So let's keep editing our home page. We'll come back to the logo in a little bit. I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to rename these 3 fields. So I'm going to show you how to add content to these fields and make them link to the page that you want them to go to on your website. So let's do that now. We will come back to our dashboard and we need to go to Appearance, Theme Options. Once we're on Appearance, Theme Options, we will click on Homepage Feature Area. So these are those fields, first, second, and third. So this field updates this, and the description updates the description, obviously. And Dana has also provided me with some content that he would like for his website listed there. So let me scroll down. He wants the first feature heading to be titled Fun Tour West. So Fun Tour West. And the description of that, he would like to add this content. So let me copy that. Let's first take a look and see how this is looking on the site. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to save. Options updated. Let's go back to our site. Let's refresh. Fun Tour West. Paradise Coving Experience. And this is exactly what he wanted there. So that is very, very easy to update. Let's go to the top and let's keep on moving. We want this link to go to our tours page. So I'm going to link that to tours. This page right here. And the second feature heading. So he's provided some content for that as well. He'd like that to be titled Party Tour. And the description for that tour is going to be just these 3, it looks like. Second feature link, just tours, I believe. Tours, right? And third feature, last one, Best Bars Tour. Description. That's all right. Yeah. Copy that, and I'll paste that. The link is tours. And let's save this now and see how all 3 of them look together. Okay. we can see that it's not looking exactly perfect because there is not an equal amount of content on each feature, which is obviously very easy to replace or to update. But we do see that the links that we've added all link to tours. So if we click on the read more, we should go to tours, and we do. Let's go back to home. And let's keep moving along. I'll have to talk to Dana and see what other content he'll want there. But he has also provided content that he would like to replace here, and also some content here. So let's go there. Let's go back. Left feature heading. What that is looking for is the content that we would like here. So he would like that to say, I've been boating on this lake for 20 years. And he would like the description to say, his rates. Let me just copy and paste this. And here I'm going to show you something pretty cool regarding this field. So watch when I save this. Let's see what happens when I save just this. Let's go back and let's see what has happened here. Scroll down. We can see that I have actually added spaces in this field, but they've all kind of run together, which is very, very hard to read and is very hard on your visitors. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to read your content on your website. Now I'm going to show you the only bit of coding that we're going to do today, and it is very simple. So, I've been doing this for a while, so I've picked up a bit of coding knowledge, and this is going to be very beneficial. All I'm going to show you how to do is to add spaces between our lines. Add spaces to where we want. So just watch what I do here. All I'm going to do is, a less than sign, BR, a greater than sign, and then I do it one more time to add one more line. So BR, greater than sign. So let's just see what happens after just adding this after that line. Let's go back, let's refresh. Okay, and we see that we have a couple lines here, but we maybe want captain to be below rates. So let's try this one more time. Rates, right there, less than sign BR, greater than sign, less than sign BR, greater than sign. That will provide a space between here, and we also want that space there. See if we just do one page break. So let's breathe. Let's do this one more time. BR, greater than, and less than BR, greater than, and less than BR, greater than. Let's see what this does. Let's save. Sides. And let's scroll down. Okay. Still not looking perfect. We probably want another space maybe between the line. But again, I hope that you're getting the hang of this and that you are going to be able to add all of your unique content to your website. I am a little picky about that. I'm going to add another line there. And I'm going to add another line here. And one thing to know when you are adding content to your site is really less is more. You don't want to overwhelm your visitors with a huge amount of content that they have to read that you're just throwing in front of them. They just want to read as little as possible, so really just list the key points that you're trying to get across to your visitors. So it's looking a little better, again, not perfect, but this is going to be kind of a work in process for Captain Dana. You know, once he is getting the hang of updating this and making his website look and feel the way that he really wants it to look. And here, this field right here, over to the right here, gives us an area where we can add a video for our business. So, you know, maybe you want to add some promotional content for your business, or just a video that really, you know, portrays your business well. Now, I've told Captain Dana that he really should put together a video of, you know, some of his successful boat charters. Just to serve as an example right now, I'm going to go ahead and go to YouTube and just going to search Lake of the Ozarks. And let's see if we can find an appropriate video that we can use for his business here. So we'll just, you know, throw in a Lake of the Ozarks shootout from one of the races here. To add a YouTube video onto the website, we are going to want to come down on the video we'd like to add, and I believe click on share right here, and click on embed. So let's copy this code that it gives us. Let's come back to our dashboard, and this right feature section is the area that's asking for this code. And also, if we read the text to the right of it, we'll see that it is wanting to show a video image that is 300 by 235. Now, YouTube gave us 420 by 315 here. Very easy to fix. So let's just delete 420, add 300. Let's delete let's delete 315, and let's add 235. And let's click Save All Changes. Okay, now just to give you an idea of this feature on this theme, let's see how this is looking. Let's come back, let's refresh this. And it's coming along here. Here we go. And we see that we have just added a YouTube video right onto our website, which is really cool, exciting. So we have basically updated everything entailing this theme's homepage to Captain Dana's own unique content. Now, of course, like I said, this is going to be a work in process, so I do encourage everyone to come back and check on some of the updates that have happened to this website. And I will be surely glad to let you know how anything else was done on this site. But let's keep moving along. I'm going to add some content to the About Me page, the Tours page, the Rates page. I'm going to show you how to add a contact form, which is a plugin actually in WordPress that we are going to add into this Contact Me page so that your visitors can contact you directly from the website. But let's close some of these tabs that we have open here. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this. Don't need that. And let's go back. Okay, and let's update this About Me page. So, let's go into our dashboard and let's go to the page that we created, the About Me page we just created. So I'm going to click on Edit. And I do have a really good photo of Dana that he sent me that will work really well here. I've got it on the computer. So we're going to add this into the About Me page. Let's make sure that the size is full size. And we don't want the image to link anywhere, so I'm going to click No Link. And I'm going to insert that into page. So here is where Dana will write his About Me section. So, hi, I am Captain Dana Shea. I've been boating at Lake of the Ozarks for over 20 years. And let's update. This, of course, is going to be a section where, Dana's going to want to come here and personalize. So here is the photo, which I think, a photo, works well in an About Me page. So there's Captain Dana with his first mate, his dog Darby. It's pretty cool. Now, you'll probably notice that this image is not kind of full width. It's not taking up the whole page here. Kind of looks, not as good as it could look. Let's go back into our dashboard, and on this page we will see template here. Let's select full width page there, and let's click update. And let's go back to our About Me page. Let's refresh. And we see that we have a very large image. Now, of course, you can make the image smaller. You can go back in, click on the image, click on Edit Image, Advanced Settings, and we can reduce the size of the image to make it a little bit smaller if needed be. But I think that we should make it a bit smaller. Go to maybe 70% of that size would be a little better. So just click 70, update, click update here. Let's go back to our About Me, let's refresh. And a little bit, smaller. Of course, he'll want some text here, but that is looking great. Now let's update our tours page. So let's go to tours on the page that we created. So I'll click on tours. Dana has provided a little bit of content for this, which I will use as some text here. So his suggested tour. So this is where all of our calls, call to actions that we have on our homepage are all being directed to our tours page. So this page will, in the coming days and weeks when Dana gets the hang of building his site, this should be very well done and very thought out to really make his visitors want to boat charter with him. So pictures are going to be very important for this business. Which is why he has provided several pictures. I will add a few more that I have on my computer to this tours page to make it look a little bit more attractive. We can add, let's add titled Beautiful Lake. We can select how big we would like that image, full size, large. We can try large so we can see how the large one looks. It's asking if we want this image to link somewhere else on our website. I typically don't like my images to link at all, so I'm going to click None right there. And I'm going to insert that into page. And I'm going to come down, I'm going to insert another picture here, so I'm going to come up and click Add Media again. I'm going to go to Upload Files, select Files, and we can add waterfall house. So a picture of one of the houses he likes to take people on his charters. We can do full size as well. Not going to link that anywhere. And let's insert that into page. And let's click update and let's check out our progress on our live site. Click on tours. Pretty cool. So we can see now if we put our mouse over the images, they aren't linking anywhere. So pretty cool. Now, of course, if you do like these widgets here to the side, you can leave them by keeping this default template. But I generally like to do the full width page on my sites. Let's go back. I'm going to refresh. Let's see how that looks. So we see that that has gotten rid of this side over here. And it is starting to look like a very nice site. I can add one more picture in here. So since this is the tours page, I can show a picture of, here's one of the bars that he likes to go to by boat on his charters. So that's the Coconuts pool and bar. We'll keep that as full size. We're not going to link that anywhere. And let's insert that into page. So we can write a little bit of text. Coconuts pool and bar. That a little lower. Let's click update. Come back, let's refresh our tours page. We can go down, and it is really starting to look like a great site. So that is looking great. Let's go to rates. So here are his rates that he gave me in this information here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back. Let's go to our rates page. And we'll click on edit. And we can just paste that in here again. And of course, updating your pages in WordPress and updating your site in WordPress, I think is very similar to updating a Microsoft Word document. They've made it so simple and so easy to, change your fonts, update your text, make your text bigger, and do all sorts of different things. And it's so simple to use. So here is rates. We can bold that. Don't need that bolded. Rates. Friday and Sunday rates. Can get rid of a couple lines here. I can bold this as well. And let's click update. Let's also include contact for more information. And let's update. Let's go back. Let's refresh. And we can see our rates. Okay. And one thing you're probably noticing when we are adding content to our pages is this leave a reply box at the bottom of each page, as well as this code right here. So let me show you how to get rid of those leave a reply boxes. So on rates, let's go to the top up here on the page and click on screen options. Select discussion after you check discussion here, below your content, you'll want to click on allow comments. So uncheck that. Uncheck allow comments. Hit update. Let's go back to our page and let's refresh. And there is no more leave a reply box. So I'm going to do that on all of the pages that we've created so far. Go to tours. I'm going to go to screen options. Discussion is already checked. Uncheck allow comments. Update. Let's go to our other pages. Our about me page. Let's make sure discussion is already checked. Let's uncheck allow comments. Update. And one more. Let's go to our contact page. So I'm going to click that. Check it. Discussion is checked. And let's uncheck allow comments and update. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's check it out. Make sure the pages are looking good, and that is looking great. Our pages are really coming along, so I think that I have gotten a great start for Captain Dana to begin adding and personalizing all of his website. Now let's go to our contact me page. I want to show you this plugin in WordPress that is going to place an actual contact form onto this page. Very professional looking contact form, so your visitors can come to this contact me page, enter their information, and ask you a question, and that question is sent directly to your email. So let's add that. Let's go to plugins. So in this plugin, in our left menu, click plugins, add new. And there is a nice contact form that I like and I have used quite a lot. It's called Contact Form 7. I'm going to search plugins. And it is this plugin right here, Contact Form 7. So I'm going to hit install now. And I'm going to hit activate plugin. And it does say plugin is activated. Now you'll notice in your left menu in your dashboard that a new field has just arrived, and it's titled Contact. So click on Contact, and what we need to do here is, I believe, just copy this shortcode. So let's copy this shortcode here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go to our pages, and I will click on Contact Me. And this is very important. When you paste in this code that we've just copied, we need to click on text right here. So instead of being on visual, let's click on text. This allows us to paste in HTML code. So I will paste that in there, and then I'm going to hit update. And let's come back and let's refresh our page. And we can see a pretty good looking contact form has just been added onto our Contact Me page, which is pretty cool. So this email will go directly to the email that you have set up with WordPress. So when a user comes here, enters in their information with their message, press send, this message is going to be directed to your email box. Pretty cool. Okay, I want to go through a few more things in this video before we finish up. I want to replace this logo, I want to replace this number, and I also want to replace these bottom widgets down here. So first things first, let's replace this number and let's add a new logo. So let's go to Appearance, Theme Options, and here is where we're going to add a logo. Let's first add some contact details. So this is the this is the box. When the content we type in this box will be displayed on the top right of our website. So I'm going to write call Dana at 815-416444. And this field right here is really cool. The number that you enter in this contact form, since we have a mobile-friendly website that's responsive, when a visitor comes to your website on their mobile phone, there's going to be an area on your homepage where they can actually just click the number. So when they just click from their iPhone or their Android device onto your phone number, it's going to be a click-to-call feature, which I think is really, really cool. So 6444. And let's click Save. Let's go and let's see if our number was added. And this number was added, in fact. And now let's add this logo. So I have created a logo for this business to serve as an example for inserting logos into this website. We'll just need to go to right here, Appearance, Theme Options, and this is right here in the General Settings right here. So Custom Logo. You'll note here that it says the optimal size is 300 by 90. So you really want the image that you load as your logo here to be right around there. So let me load the image, the logo that I've created here. Let's see if I can find it. And I believe this is it right here. Now, I'm not an expert at making logos by any means. I have just kind of created this logo to help serve as an example, as he has not created a logo for his business quite yet. So this is what we're going to use for now, and I just created this in Keynote, which is a Mac program similar to PowerPoint. I just dragged in an image into Keynote, and I put a text box on top of that image, and I took a screenshot of it. So very simple to do. Let me hit Save All Changes. Let's go back to our website. Let's refresh. And let's see how this is looking. So, not perfect, but it does look pretty good. And it certainly gives call to Lake Ozarks Charters, which is the name of his business. And it really makes the lake look well. So, that is going to work very well for now. The last things that we're going to do in this video are going to be replacing these widgets here at the bottom. So let me show you how exactly to do that. So let's go to our dashboard and let's go to the widgets area on our dashboard. So to do that, we're going to go to Appearance and Widgets. And those three widgets at the bottom of our website, 1, 2, 3, are titled these: first footer widget area, second footer widget area, and third footer widget area. So to edit those, I'm going to drag this text box into the widget area. It's going to pop open and allow me to type in some content into that area in the widget. So I can rename this title and add some unique content. So this is just serving as an example for now, but this is going to be pretty similar to, I think, what he's going to want in these fields. I am open to discuss any boat tours on the Lake of the Ozarks. I look forward to hearing from you and showing your group an awesome time. So I'm going to save that. And I'm going to come back to the page, refresh, and let's see what that has just done. Scroll down, fun tours, please contact, and it has edited perfectly. I like this contact us that serves as a default in this theme. I think that makes a lot of sense. So I am just going to really update this contact information to Dana's information. So I'm just going to paste that here so I can remember what to type. So let me come to second footer widget area. I'm also going to drag this text box and place it in this footer. And I'm going to title it Contact Me. And let's see, what did I paste here? Contact. Put his number here, 815-341-6444. Email lakeozarkscharters@gmail.com. Website is www.lakeozarksboatcharters.com. And let's save that. Let's pull this back over. And let's go to our site and let's refresh. And pretty cool. Oh, that somehow was not moved over. And we can just type in our page breaks that we have learned today. BR, and we need another one for Lake Ozarks. So, less than BR, greater than, and let's hit save. And let's try this one more time, refresh that. Let's go down, and great, we have page breaks between our lines, which we have learned as our only HTML in doing this entire website, which is really cool, I think. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to add a Google map of your location right here at the bottom of your site. So to do that, we're going to go to maps.google.com, and I am going to search Osage Beach, Missouri, which is where Dana is located in his business. Once you go to where you would like your map, what you would like your map of, you're going to want to click on this, and where it says paste HTML to embed in website, we want to click once right there and copy that. Once you have that copied, we'll go back to our dashboard. Let's get into our third footer widget area, and let's drag another text box over here. And let's paste in our code right in there. And we can title it Location, sure. And you'll note here that the size of this map that's going to be pasted onto your website by default from Google has been set to 425 by 350, which is probably going to be a bit too big for the area that we want this map to be in. So let's come back and let's, even before we even save it, let's tweak it a little bit. So I'm going to do, I don't know, 300 by, I don't know, 210, just to test it out first. Let's go back, let's hit save. And it is a bit too big, of course. Let's even go a little bit smaller. 250 by, let's say, 125. Come back, I'm going to hit save. And that is looking just about perfect. Okay, great. Well, this is coming to the end of the video, and I hope that you have learned a lot about setting up your website and that you think it is a lot easier to do now. And this has been very helpful for you. Like I said, this website is going to be a work in process. So Dana is going to come into this website from everything I have taught him today and begin to personalize it himself by adding new content, different images, and yeah, just various different things to the website. So I encourage you to do come back to the website and check it out. And thank you so much for watching this. I look forward to making more videos in the coming days and weeks. Thanks so much.